Two 7/16 on this side, and then two 7/16 on this side. Drive shaft is off. This is what I started by doing first. This is for the brake line. It was sitting in that groove, but I got some slack on it and shoved it through this hole here, and it came out right just like through there, and now it's hanging. That relieves a little tension in that way on this bracket, so I was able to push it forward, and this notch sits in that groove, but not anymore. And I slide this right out. This is the brake line to the back, and I'm just going to set that aside. And now I have all this access here. So these are 1/2 inches, a 1/2 inch nut, a 1/2 inch nut going into this empty one, and this is a 1/2 inch bolt. It looks like 2 are missing, and that's why when I shift it feels weird. This whole everything moves around. That'll go there. That has a washer on it also, and this should slide these 2 off, and that's okay to let it hang. These seem like they're staying stationary. They have, I can't see it from here, it looks like a square nut, and then this pin going through the other side. Right there on both of them. And this should just drop down from inside the cab, hopefully. But you know what? It might. We're getting caught up there. And hey, look, it's a boy. Yeah, that's that. Now this looks like this. A 7/16. Just give it a twist. Then into the bucket. It's got a washer on it, and then this sensor should just pull right out. It's kind of stiff though. Okay. Just pull straight out, and that comes out. You might want to put a cork in that. I'm going to tuck this up here, that. Right up there. That's where I tucked it. And then we're ready. This is a 10mm. And the nut on the back of it is also a 10mm. if you can see that. I'm gonna just screw that together and throw it in the bucket. And then hopefully just unwind this here. Just barely holding on by a thread right there. And we'll see where the exhaust wants to drop in way too. Probably should put something for that to lean on. And I think I actually have the perfect thing for that. Hello. Nice. And I can take that off the transmission mount, wrap it around the little Eiffel Tower here. This guy is good. Now just a little bracket. This I had to loosen also. It's 9/16 on both sides, and the nuts back there. 9/16 here with this bracket underneath the nut, and I think 1 or 2 washers. And then this spacer was towards the here rather than on this side of the bracket. Now there's a 9/16 on this side, the driver's side, and then it's parallel on the passenger side. It had this nut back here and then this nut in front of it. I think something might have been in between the two of them, and those two are supporting most of the weight of the engine between that and the bell housing. Now you can kind of see what the view of the 5/8 one, and I think that's the second one on this side. I got them both loose, and then you have the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna show the bottom view of those 5/8. That's the 9/16 post one, that brown one's the 5/8, and that's the 5/8. They're all loose. None of them were really supporting any weight. It was all the two 9/16. Now I'm going to show you the top view, and I'm going to pull them out. Those 5/8. And up top, there's that one. And then that back one. And the passenger side, you can see the top one. So we'll figure it out. And then that one and the top one there, just out. And then this one is out too. The top one is the shorter one, I guess. And that rule maybe applies to these ones too. No, those are all the same. And then this passenger side bottom 5/8, which would be the middle one if you're counting the 9/16s too.